How would you like to have more customers? How would you like to have clients from all over the country and even the world? If you answered yes to those questions, you're going to want to pay close attention to this video because we show you how you can be successful in the custom clothing business, whether you're just getting started or have been in it for a while and want to grow, simply by using virtual consultations. Now, a virtual consultation is a way that you can really get reach in today's day and age. And the way you can do that is by connecting with people over Zoom. Using Zoom for your appointments and meetings with clients and potential new clients is a great way to service people that want to get custom clothing products. How you can do this? Well, there's a few things and we'll go over them now. One, the best thing you need to do is have a professional Zoom account set up. That's going to help you have more time for Zoom and not have that appointment get cut off at a certain point. So that investment's about $15 a month. That doesn't cost anything. The second thing you want to make sure you have is great lighting. People have to be able to see the fabric books. When you hold up your fabric books to the camera on your laptop or device, people have to be able to see it very clearly, so lighting is essential and key. The third thing that you need to think about doing is developing a measurement guide that's going to have people be able to perform the measurements remotely, even though they can't meet with you in person. And then you also need to think about having a comfort level on camera so that you're not making people nervous when you're meeting. A lot of people, when the camera comes on or a laptop comes on and they have to get on Zoom and do a presentation, they kind of freeze up. So what we recommend is practicing a few times before just jumping on with the customer. Now, once you're on with that customer, you perform the same way as you would if they were in person. The only difference is there's that laptop screen in between you two, but the engagement is the same. You can treat them the same. You can ask them the probing questions. Why do they need the suit? What is this product for? They can go through the measurement process with you online if you'd like, or you can even go through that design process as well, and they can tell you how wide they would like their lapels, what style lapels they would like, how they want their pants made. All these different things can be talked about online right there with somebody face to face. Now, the reason why this is so effective and the reason why it's grown our business is because we're able to provide real customer service to real people. Now, other companies out there, you just go on their website and order a suit. You never speak to anyone. You don't know if it's going to be exactly right. And there's no customer service liaison in between the two. But with virtual consultations, they feel like they have a real connection with you and you become their tailor. And what we found is when people do a virtual consultation, they come back to you again and again. Why? Because it's convenient. You can meet with them at any time. Doesn't matter the time zone as long as you schedule it. And then also you keep their information on file, so it's easy to come back and do the process all over again. If you're tired of not having your calendar full and booked up with appointments because you're only operating in your city or in your state and you have to travel around and meet people and go to offices and drive 30 minutes or be stuck in the highway and traffic in heavily populated metropolitan areas, then you're going to want to think about investing in getting the information necessary that you can learn how to do these virtual consultations and really grow your business. Since 2014, Harrison Blake Apparel has been at the cutting edge of innovation when it comes to the fashion and apparel industry, and we were one of the first companies to ever start virtual consultations when that pandemic hit back in 2020. And ever since then, it's been a staple of our business. And in our Custom Clothier Academy, not only are we giving you the tools and resources to become a custom clothier or to grow your custom business, we actually show you how to get started with virtual consultations as well. So much so that we've developed a program that you can purchase online. It's an online course that shows you the exact steps necessary to grow your business with virtual consultations. So if you want to know more detail, we'll elaborate in detail about everything you need, all the steps you need to take, and how to set up these virtual consultations, from setting up calendar links to how do I do the lighting, how do I schedule, where do I get these measurement guides. Here's a clue, we have them for you. All those things will be provided in the course that surrounds the topic of virtual consultations. So if you're new to the field of fashion, or you're a new custom clothier, or you're just starting your business, or maybe you're an established business that just wants to grow, simply click the link in our profile, or check the links in this video, or reach out to us directly, and we'll point you in the right direction for help on how you can get started with virtual consultations and really improve your bottom line.